Hello, how are you going? My name is Naomi Judge. I'm a naturopath and clinical nutritionist, and I help women connect the dots between their health, happiness, and hormones, particularly looking at PMDD, depression, and anxiety in your luteal phase. And today I want to talk about serotonin. Serotonin is your happy, relaxed neurotransmitter. It helps you feel connected, it helps you feel loved, it helps you feel safe, it helps you feel like you've got a place in this world. It relaxes you and it helps you to sleep. It's a beautiful neurotransmitter. But what we find is women, particularly with PMDD and severe PMS, depression and anxiety, this neurotransmitter tends to drop a lot in your luteal phase, leading to symptoms of anxiety, a lot of mind chatter, depression, insomnia, feelings of paranoia, feelings of disconnection, not feeling loved, not feeling connected, not feeling trusted, not feeling like you're part of something, and definitely that difficulty relaxing. Depression affects women more so than men, and it affects menstruating women a lot more. So we can see that these balances of hormones and the intricate actions of hormones and neurotransmitters and neuropeptides have a huge influence on your moods during your luteal phase. So today I wanted to talk to you about 10 rituals to help you boost your serotonin naturally. So we're going to talk about the things that you can do every day to bring up that beautiful hormone. The first thing is visualizations and affirmations. I love this. This is the secret sauce, and this is what I used back in 2014 to really kind of get back on track and support my neurotransmitters. Affirmations and visualizations. So what are they? So visualizations are really visualizing happy memories, happy thoughts, things you want to do in the day. So during your luteal phase, particularly if you're having a really bad time and you struggle, it can be really hard to do the right thing. It can be really hard to get your diet back on track. But using visualization, you can kind of trick your brain. This is a really important strategy to use even when you're feeling your worst in your luteal phase. So visualizations, you could visualize yourself smiling, you could visualize yourself happy, radiant, you could visualize yourself interacting with the people you love in a happy way, in a happy place. You could visualize yourself somewhere doing something that you absolutely love, but you want to really hone into that visualization and you want to see it. You want to tell your brain this is actually happening today, and you want to repeat this. So you repeat this daily, every day, but definitely during your luteal phase, definitely during that time in your cycle when you're feeling your lowest, your worst. You want to be doing this positive visualization, and along with the visualization, you want to be doing an affirmation as well. This is the time when you feel your worst, and you won't want to do this, but this is the most important time to do this. Your brain, your neuroplasticity, it can change the neurons. You can start to spark different neurons, alternate neurons that can start to boost your serotonin, your feel-good neurotransmitters, and your feel-good hormones. So visualization is really thinking about your day, thinking about how you want to look, feel, and who you are in the day. Affirmations is saying something to yourself. So it could be, I am happy, calm, and positive. I am vibrant. I have been given endless talents which I will utilize today. I'm living the life of my dreams and I'm feeling abundant. So it can be something that you feel in your heart that you really want, and something that you can connect to. So you want to be doing the affirmations and visualizations a couple of times a day, and definitely during your luteal phase. You keep on doing it. You build on that momentum, you build on those feel-good hormones. You won't feel it the first time, maybe not even the second time, but after that you will start to feel it. You will start to feel small shifts. So that's ritual number 1. The second ritual is a carbohydrate meal by about 8 a.m. So we know that carbohydrates help to boost tryptophan, and they also make serotonin more bioavailable in the brain for you to use to make you feel good. We also know that protein can actually inhibit that process. So the idea is to have a carbohydrate kind of fatty meal before 8 a.m. or by 8 a.m. in the morning, and it's been shown to help with your serotonin through the day. So a carbohydrate fatty meal might be coconut version usually with oats, so oats and coconut, so you've got the carb and you've got the fat. It might be avocado sushi, you've got the carb from the rice and the fat from the avocado. It might be buttery potatoes, or it could be buttery turmeric rice. So you want the fat and the carbohydrate, and you don't want too much sugar, you just want the fat and the carb. You don't want to have lots of sugar because that can cause issues as well. So just having a look at your intake, particularly during your luteal phase, adding in that kind of carb and fatty meal by 8 a.m. has been shown to help support your serotonin levels through that day. Ritual number 3 is adding in 30 minutes of exercise a day. During your luteal phase and during the real hump and down and darkness and blackness of your PMDD, you won't want to exercise. Even severe PMS, you won't want to exercise. When you're feeling low, you won't want to exercise. But studies show that your regular exercise for 30 minutes a day has a huge impact on serotonin. And in fact, that feeling of tiredness during your exercise is thought to be that release of tryptophan. So tryptophan is the amino acid that can cause more, helps to participate more serotonin, and that tryptophan is actually a sleepy amino acid. And so that's the hypothesis behind feeling tired during some exercises. You know how after yoga you have that kind of blissful tiredness. That's that release of the tryptophan. So if you're doing a regular exercise, it's 30 minutes every single day. You don't have a break. But ritual number 4 is intense exercise. So if you opt for intense exercise over your regular exercise, which is 30 minutes a day, the intense exercise, so you're going really intense, you're going really strong, the ritual is rest day. Okay, so you either go 30 minutes a day, your kind of regular exercise till you're a bit tired, you're walking, you're cycling, you're running, or you go intense and the ritual is your rest day. It's on those rest day that you will have that boost of serotonin. You'll have more serotonin, so you need to have that rest day in between your intense days. That's where you get the serotonin. If you go intense day after day after day, it will deplete you and it may cause more anxiety and more fatigue. It may boost your adrenaline, it may boost your cortisol while depleting your serotonin levels. So it's really important, if you want to go intense, you have a rest day. So intense rest, intense rest. If you're happy just to stick to your regular exercise, then your 30 minutes a day is what you want to go for. So pick one or pick the other. Massage is ritual number 5. A good old massage. So we know massage is so therapeutic for you. It's been shown to reduce adrenaline. It's been shown to reduce cortisol. It's also been shown to increase oxytocin. But also with your dopamine and your serotonin, studies show that there's an increase in 28% of serotonin available to you. So it's a really important ritual and one that you should definitely make sure that you do, particularly during your luteal phase. So doing it during your luteal phase is important, and then doing something nice during your follicular phase. Your follicular phase is from your period to your ovulation. That time kind of sets you up for your luteal phase. So you want to make sure you're looking after yourself. So whether you do some more self-care in the follicular phase, and then pre-book your massage in for your luteal phase. So you can decide when in your luteal phase, depending on, I would do it that early half. So if you've got that 2-week luteal phase from ovulation to your period, book in your massage that kind of first week in your luteal phase, and that will support you. And then obviously the fatigue will kick in for you that kind of second week in your luteal phase. So that's ritual number 5. That's getting a good massage in your first week in your luteal phase. Ritual number 6 is mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation has been shown to help in so many different ways. It helps to calm the nervous system. It helps to reduce cortisol, it helps to reduce adrenaline, but it also has been shown to support your neurotransmitters and your feel-good hormones. So hormones such as neurotransmitters such as GABA, which is nice and relaxing, and also your serotonin and your dopamine. So This is a beautiful thing to do all the way through your cycle. I would do it from day 1 right through to day 28, and make sure you're just keeping kind of the same consistency. So whether you do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that's kind of your meditation. Mindfulness is a little bit different, and you can kind of use mindfulness as part of your meditation. Mindfulness is really about that sitting in things, so sitting in the moment. So whether you're eating, you could do mindful eating, and that is a beautiful way to reset your nervous system, bring your nervous system down from sympathetic and switch it into that rest and digest stage of parasympathetic. Mindful eating is where you will first try to take a tiny bit of the food. You might smell it, you might notice how it smells. You might put a tiny bit in your mouth. First, you might notice the first flavour. Is it salty? Is it sour? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it sweet? Is it umami? So you just talk to yourself about that first flavour as it goes into your mouth. You might notice if it feels soft or squishy. You might notice if it's dry, if it's hard, if it's crunchy. First bite, you chew the food. How does it break down in the mouth? How does it feel as it breaks down? And you just kind of go through this process with that first bite. Really analyze that food from how it looks, how it feels, how it smells, how it tastes, and then you want to follow it as you swallow it down. And you want to really do that with the first bite. And then as you're eating the meal, try and be as mindful as you possibly can. This in itself helps to initiate that serotonin and helps to initiate the nervous system. So you go into this nice rest and digest nervous system. When you're in rest and digest, parasympathetic, the neurotransmitters can sort of come alive, and they will be, and you will find that they will rise over time. But that's definitely what you want to do. That mindful eating is a wonderful thing to do. When we eat fast, we're triggering the nervous system. When we eat fast, we're telling our mammalian brain, we're telling our nervous system we're not safe, we're in danger, we're eating fast. So you want to give your brain the trigger that it's safe. And mindful eating is one of the biggest triggers you can give. So ritual number 6 is mindfulness and meditation. And I would definitely throw in that mindful eating every single day. That has a big impact, and it will help you support any anxiety as well. Ritual number 7 is sunlight or light therapy. So if you can get out in the sun as much as possible, you want to be having a good couple of hours a day, look in the bright sunshine. You want to be having as much time in the sunshine without having sunglasses on. You want to really soak up that sun. And if it's winter and if you don't have access to the sun, if it's gone, if it's covered, if you've got short days, or you live anywhere where it's more wintry, where the sun goes down at 3 p.m, then you can use light boxes like Cerex Daylight Classic Plus or the Bright Light Box. So these are the light boxes that have been shown, that have been used in seasonal affective disorder. Seasonal affective disorder is really seasonal depression. So during winter months, when there's less vitamin D, when there's less sunshine, these light boxes can be a game changer for people. So you want to make sure that you're getting outside, and you're getting outside in the late morning and the afternoon. You're getting that light exposure. You know, our ancestors, they were getting a lot of light exposure. They were outside hunting, they were outside farming for most of the day, but a lot of us are inside with fake lights, and that's giving our body and our nervous system different triggers. So really supporting your body, getting outside or getting a light box if you know it's an issue. If you know you suffer from lower moods and depression during winter months, I would highly suggest you get a light box. But definitely as ritual number 7, get outside and be outside as much as possible. I know it's helped me a lot doing more walks outside, and just being outside is much more beneficial for your neurotransmitters. Ritual number 8, cold therapy. This is such a popular one, and everyone's doing it. Cryotherapy, ice baths, cold showers. But a simple cold shower will do if you haven't got access to everything else. So the cold helps to initiate nitric oxide, which helps to get oxygen and nutrients and blood to the peripheries. It helps to relax your nervous system. It helps to boost your neurotransmitters, your serotonin. It helps to boost your endorphins. It's such a wonderful treatment to do. And studies show that just doing it, the immersion or the cold shower a couple of times a day over a number of weeks up to a couple of months has a real health benefit, not only on heart health but also on your nervous system. So it will support your peripheries, and will support your heart, and it will get nutrients to where they need to go, and it will help to elevate your endorphins and your neurotransmitters, including your serotonin. So that's ritual number 8. Ritual number 9 is happy moments. So our brain is malleable. Neural pathways can be lit up. If we ignore them, they will be dampened down. So the idea is we want to light up as many pathways as possible that will trigger those serotonin, and happy moments can do that. So what I ask you to do is write down about 10 happy moments that have happened in your life, going back for as long as possible. Some people, it may just be childhood. Some people, it may be this year. But 10 happy moments, I want you to write them down. And then I want you to spend some time just thinking about these happy moments, triggering these visuals, bringing up these happy moments and thinking about them, really seeing them in your mind's eye, seeing this happy moment, reliving it. The reliving and the repetition is what will keep igniting these pathways, these neural pathways. It will create new pathways, and this thinking will reactivate old pathways that maybe were dampened down. So you do this. So my advice to you and my task for you today is to write down 10 happy moments, and as part of your daily rituals, go back to those happy moments every now and again through the day. Think of it in your mind's eye. Bring up these happy moments. This will be a game changer for you, particularly if you're going through this PMDD, severe PMS during your luteal phase, because in this phase, we talk ourselves into the hole. But you need to think, you need to visualize yourself out of this dark hole, even if it's just a centimeter, just a little bit, because your body will remember this. Your neural pathways will continue to remember this as well. Number 10. This is a difficult one, and one I wondered how we could create a ritual around this, because it's an interesting one. But serotonin is described as a survival neurotransmitter. It's kind of a status neurotransmitter. It raises when we've got good bonds with people. It raises when we're in groups. It raises when we feel like we have ourselves a stature in the world, if that makes sense to you. So we don't want to rely on status, because that's not a great thing to rely on. We just want to be in the world. But knowing this and having this information, we can kind of use it to our advantage. So if it's a neurotransmitter that relies on kind of this status, then to raise it, we know we can do some things to support ourselves, to raise this neurotransmitter serotonin. So raising your status as ritual number 10 really means go out of your comfort zone with people. Talk to people you wouldn't normally talk to. Interact with different people you wouldn't normally interact with. Create a safe space with different people in different groups. Maybe join a choir. Maybe join a drama group. Maybe organize meetups. Maybe join a board of a charity. Join a political group. Join a band. And just this interaction with these people alone, who support your own goal and have this kind of status in that area, will help to support your serotonin levels. They will help to boost them and help with those neurotransmitters. So number 10, raise your status, is really about interacting and joining groups and being around people with some similar interests that help to kind of elevate you, and then also talking to new people, talking to different people and interacting with people on a daily basis. This will have a huge impact for your serotonin levels, and you will notice the compound effect. I hope you have found this helpful. There's a lot to take in there, but I put it to you, just pick a couple of these beautiful rituals and just start tomorrow. With these rituals to get impact, you want to be doing them for about 60 days to really feel that impact of the true serotonin rising and the neurotransmitters. Serotonin it's like a memory. The more you create these neural pathways, the more you repeat on a daily basis, even when you're not feeling great, the more that will be created. And it's the same as when you stop doing these, it starts to deplete. So you really want to pick a couple, work it out, do it daily, do it for 60 days, and let me know how you go. So I hope you found that helpful. Bye.